Hello, welcome to Fanfiction Theater. I'm Tristan. With me is my wife, Kitty.
Hey guys, if I sound different tonight, it's because I actually injured myself doing some sexy move that I heard of from fanfic. Turns out you can't remove a breast. So I'm wearing a boob cast.
No, that was ill-advised.
Yeah, well, I thought I could go for it anyway.
You got to replace it with something like a tongue. Or...
I didn't follow the instructions.
Yeah. We've also got Michael.
Hail Gittera.
Hail Gittera. And we've got Misha tonight.
Woo! Hello. Hail Gittera from me too.
And Drew Brock from Drawback Productions.
Woo!
My breast came off fine. I don't know what you did wrong.
Oh, I didn't have the tongue.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
And sorry, Michael, I didn't mean to not woo you. This woo is for Michael. Woo! Woo! You got two.
Okay.
Woo! Yeah. Tristan, you don't get one though.
I'm fine with that.
Wow.
So, I was looking around for something new. I actually started looking around for something Thanksgiving themed, but I didn't really find much. But I did find a Grey's Anatomy fic. I'll put the link in the chat. It's called Landslide. Just skimming through it, it seems there's like a lot of yelling back and forth. And
did we figure out what GP?
That's
the thing.
If G is supposedly a descriptor of P, then I think it is general practitioner.
I don't think so, because that's already
what would that?
A phrase.
But I mean, that G describes P in that, right?
Yeah, but that's not
does.
how fanfic works usually.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe gay character's name who starts with P.
At the patio.
Okay.
Like the band.
Let's see.
Gay at the patio.
Oh, it's an AU.
Yeah. Sorry, I should fill everybody in on this. This fic has an author's note that includes, also this story includes G! P. So if you ain't a fan, don't read.
Graphic properties? Or graphic something?
It's
It does say
gross
it's rated M.
plagiarization.
So it probably is something.
Okay, I googled it. Apparently, it stands
no.
for girl penis.
Woo!
Oh, wait, really? But I mean, is this the particular context in which you googled that?
I googled G! P fanfiction meaning.
Okay. I mean, that does fit the criteria of a descriptor.
Could be.
All right.
I mean, and it's a show where they do like surgery, right? Like maybe that's the conundrum on the show tonight is like.
Yeah. I mean, this is based on a specific episode, season 9, episode 24. Have any of us watched that one? Can we fill the others in?
For sure.
No.
Yeah.
I've never watched this a day.
I found this an hour ago.
Have a duel.
Well, let's do it.
Let's freaking go.
I'm looking at it. I just looked up the what do you call it, the synopsis for the episode, and it's very vague. It's like the storm rages outside, resources become scarce, and patients flood in by the busload. So it's not like Theodora struggles with her girl penis in the synopsis.
Right.
So.
Nice.
All right. Well, let's find out.
Yeah, let's dive in here.
Yeah, that's not a surgery people need to have during a hurricane. I can't wait.
If you've scheduled it, then
It's probably tough.
Rescheduling surgery. I had my surgeries for my back rescheduled 3 times, and each time I starved myself all day.
Yeah.
And then sorry. I was so freaking
Very
skinny by the
inconvenient.
time I got it done.
All right, this is a take on Grey's 924 episode Perfect Storm. Somewhat follows the storyline, but not really. Mark survives and is strictly Callie's best friend. Also there is no baby Sophia. Callie and Arizona been married for 3 years prior to the cheating. Also, they don't own the hospital.
Spoilers.
Maybe spoilers? We don't know if these are things that are the same or different.
Yeah.
The airlines paid them out $15 million each to whoever was on the plane. So other than that, the story is somewhat the same. I know there will be questions, but don't worry. They will be answered through flashbacks. Also, this story includes... this story includes GP, so if you ain't a fan, don't read. Also, I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I plan on having Calzona as endgame, so if you want to stick along for the journey, by all means enjoy.
I'm out. I was counting on that.
Disclaimer, I don't own anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Not even the
Pretty
shirt on my
self-aware.
back.
We're all just passing through the world.
True.
Probably
Yeah.
an illusion.
I got my
Snap, snap,
fanfic and my Bindle, and I'm on the road, living it up.
All characters, storyline, dialogues belong to their rightful owner, Shonda Rhimes, and maybe a few other shows. I had to ask a friend of mine, I was like, is Shonda Rhimes like Busta's sister?
And they're not your friend anymore, right?
Is this person saying that the characters belong to a few other shows? Is this a crossover?
I'm not sure.
Spoilers.
It would.
Well, there was that
seem
one with what's her
that way.
face.
They're like they're just being careful because they're like probably they're all in the snow globe, right?
Right. Yeah.
Also, spelling mistakes and punctuation marks are mine.
All right, that's charming.
That's
All
the
right.
one thing I own.
General POV. Okay, so there's going to be a general in this.
General specific.
It has been a few hours since Callie caught Arizona up in the NICU with her wedding ring pinned to that other blonde bitch she cheated on her with.
I don't know. What? I'm already lost.
This is a general thinking about this.
Okay. No, yeah,
I'm
that
just looking
fixed
up
it.
all
Thank
these
you.
characters.
Time to go fight some terrorists. Maybe the Tenpak will show up. I don't think this is really a general. Callie has been sitting in an on-call room trying to figure out what to do in this situation. Never in her wildest thoughts did she think the one person she loved would break her heart. No break isn't even a strong enough word for what Arizona did to her. She annihilated her.
Oh, fuck.
Callie's head has been
Vaporized
spinning and
her.
she feels like she could throw up.
I imagine
She
her head
ionized
spinning on
him.
the floor across the tiles.
All of a sudden, it feels all too real that she stands up and runs to the bathroom emptying her stomach contents.
Cool.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Okay.
Callie.
Kitty, take Callie.
Okie dokie. Fuck! This cannot be happening! Oh, you've moved
Sorry.
the screen.
It's okay.
On ABC? No, you're right.
Yeah.
Those words cannot be happening.
Fuck! This cannot be happening to me again!
Callie cried as she heaved again, once more throwing up.
Oh, I thought it was
She
coming
wipes-
out the other end. I'm sorry.
She wipes her mouth and goes to the sink to wash off. She looks in the mirror and she looks just like she feels. Like shit.
Like
She
P.
looks
Diddy.
pale with she looks pale with tear-stained cheeks from crying. Callie takes a moment and gather herself and makes her way to Meredith's room. You know, one thing we're not lacking here is characters.
Oh, yeah.
Even with her life in shambles, she still wanted to congratulate Meredith on her brand new baby.
Meredith
Right.
Grey, that's the lead character. Ellen Papaya.
Meredith Grey? Is that her
Yes. All right.
name?
Okay,
Trying.
that's good.
Found that out. I got the cast list open in another window.
Good.
Me too.
At least what they look like.
Trying her best to muster herself up. Walking in Walking in, Callie sees the group of people who used to be known as her good friends. She literally spent a good amount of her life with them while becoming a doctor.
Yeah.
Now,
This is season 9, we know.
This is starting to sound like ultimate betrayal. The group now known as the Traitors.
now she sees them as the group who survived a plane crash, a clique of their own.
Oh my god!
She knows she shouldn't feel this way about them. There's no crying in medicine. But over the past year and a half, Arizona has made it abundantly clear that she wasn't part of it. Meredith is laying on the bed with Derek and Zola.
Oh, okay.
What?
Wait, they're walking in, lying in bed.
No. She's walking in. Everybody else is already here.
That's the way it always goes.
Gotcha.
You think
Right.
you're part of a group of friends, and then they all get on a plane crash without you, and then
Right.
it's over.
I know.
You know,
Miranda-
that plane
Bitches.
crash was the season 8 sweeps week event, so that's what I'm figuring out. And this is all right.
They actually got
Miranda-
married while the plane was crashing.
And then they're like, "Oh, we live, damn."
And the baby was born during the crash.
But not in this story.
No. Miranda is holding her namesake in her arms with Christina and Arizona gathered around her. Mark is standing next to Derek and they're laughing over something. Callie looked at her best friend and she's so proud of how much he overcame. Callie walked past him to the opposite side of the room, trying her best to show that nothing is wrong. He takes one look at her and she gives him a soft smile. Mark mouths to her,
What's wrong?
to which Callie just shakes her head, and that's all she could do. She knew if she opened her mouth, she would lose it.
They throw up again?
Yeah.
No, she'd lose her mouth.
Right. She would be mouthless.
Lips would pop
So
off
she-
and run away.
So she smiles at him once again, trying to reassure him once again. She watched Arizona act if everything is all right when we both know the past 18 months have been hell. Yes, we know that.
Reader, you and I both know.
We've been there.
Maybe this is from the point of view of a general. How did I let my... Oh, I think this is Callie thinking, so...
Here, I'll give you the reverb.
How did I let my life end up like this?
Callie can feel blood boiling by the second, so she closes her eyes and controls her breathing.
Kitty, I feel like you're not taking her grief seriously.
What? She's really proud of her friend or something.
See, I think that's the general wondering how he let his life end up like this, narrating Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, God. 4 years ago, I was knee-deep in Taliban blood, and now... Anyway. Just then, Owen walks in. Owen Wilson?
Wow.
Take it away.
Wow.
Yeah, Drew. Owen Wilson.
Oh, okay.
Here he is.
So I talked to the board and they want to close the ER. We are dangerously low on meds. Personnel can't make it in due to the flooding.
Can we do that?
Christina
I
asked.
do not own Owen Wilson.
Oh, you
Owns
get some
me.
more, a lot of Owen here, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
This is more Owen. I recommend it. I firmly believe it can't be open. It looks like it's been ransacked. So they came down and checked it out. So they officially decided that it will be closed for today and maybe a few more days.
Who the hell is Meredith?
I don't know.
That's the main character.
No, that's
Oh,
Callie.
yeah. Wait, what?
This is Meredith. Meredith is the main character.
I mean, in the show.
That's what.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. When you said main character, I thought you were talking about Callie. There are too many goddamn names and pronouns.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take Meredith. Well, is there anything I can do?
Meredith offered. Everyone looked at her as if she was crazy.
I just want to add that in the picture I saw of the plane crash episode, Meredith did have a tourniquet on her leg, and they're in the woods. So maybe Meredith is dealing with some sort of recovery and other trauma. I think they're all traumatized from this.
Sure.
I'm sure I'm going to let that reflect in my.
But wait, did the plane crash just happen? I
Well,
feel like it didn't.
Season 9, episode what? It
24.
happened in the last season.
Because Callie was lamenting about how they all bonded from this horrific plane crash and
That
how
she
jealous
didn't get
she
to
is.
go on.
Yeah, the plane crash.
Club.
So
It was 18 months ago, I think it said.
Yeah, they've had time to express all that friendship that she doesn't get to participate in.
Yeah. Okay. This is Meredith? Okay.
Yeah.
I had a baby. I'm not dead. You're looking at me as if I said a wallet tastes good.
Right. It's yeah, I think because of the like it's meant to be like I had a baby, I'm not dead, right? Like it's,
Yeah.
When you
She had a
basically
baby,
dead.
and they're like, "Are you crazy? You think you can help when you had a baby?"
right, yeah.
This is
Okay.
the classic workplace dilemma of the modern age.
I would buy it if it was like, "I'm currently having a baby. I'm not dead."
Who's Derek?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
It's called labor.
Are you? I will fight you.
Okay.
No, you just had a major abdominal surgery. You're gonna stay right here.
Derek said, looking into Meredith's eyes so lovingly. Jackson comes running in.
Hey,
Okay.
airports
No,
are opened, and I put Dr. Boswell in a cab.
Who the fuck is Mark? Drew, you're Mark.
God. Okay.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
There's my prodigy.
Mark says
Why he
proud.
sounds like Tommy, but whatever.
Right.
Mark says proudly.
Who's Dr. Boswell?
Christina says, looking down at her phone.
What? Oh wait, Huck Blunt who helped Robbins and die on the case.
Mark laughed.
What a story, Mark.
Good stuff.
Callie knew she shouldn't say anything, but the way Arizona was playing off nothing was bothering her. And now that she knew her best friend also found her hot, pissed her the fuck off. So she could tea help herself. The next thing she knew, she stood up with her arms crossed.
This is Callie.
Yeah.
She's also the women Arizona slept with last night.
She is the multiple women.
She is them.
Her name is Legion. Callie took one last look at Arizona and walked out the door. Arizona looked as she say a ghost.
Oh no!
No one say ghost. We're playing
Drew,
Crash
you did
Survivor.
it! Oh no!
Everyone's eyes went wide. Everyone's eyes went wide open, looking at each other, not sure if what they just heard was correct. As soon as Callie shut Meredith's door, she ran to the attending's room to gather her things. What she didn't know was that her best friend was hot on her tails. I thought it just...
Multiple fails.
I thought it was going to say her best friend was hot. Yeah.
Our tail.
Hot in the tails area.
Oh, Sonic! Calais point of view.
I hope that's the crossover.
Yeah.
I'm so focused on getting out of here that I feel water dripping on my hand. I look up to see if there was a hole in the ceiling. Not knowing that the water was dripping on me was my tears. Really? Like you didn't... That's weird, right? Like maybe she had some weird surgery on her face?
She's so focused.
Is there a leak in the ceiling? No, it's just my broken heart.
Mark walks up behind me and puts his hand on my shoulders.
Kyle, what's going on?
Arizona, she cheated on me with that blonde doctor, and I need to get the fuck out of here.
Torres, how do you know? I guess.
It's Callie
He
Torres.
says
yeah.
Callie,
He-
okay.
He says holding me in his arms.
I walked into the NICU and her wedding ring was pinned to that bitch's scrub top. That's how I know Mark.
What does that mean that the wedding ring was pinned? Like it literally they had a safety pin. The pin.
That's the only
ring
thing I can think of.
to the. That's
When
a
you
weird.
Because you can't operate with that ring, right?
Well, when you
you're
pin your
getting
wedding
all up in
ring,
there.
it's basically saying like I meant to put it on this shirt, like on this person. So it was a sign.
I got it
Bye
at a
bye,
Sparrow.
birdie. Like, oh, we got pinned.
I got it a Sparrow the other night, and obviously the liver was showing that.
I don't follow.
I don't know what's going on anymore either.
This is Mark again. Okay. Damn, Taurus, I'm so sorry.
Mark, I'll be okay. I just need to get out of here. I feel like I'm drowning.
Just then I hear the door shut, and I know who it is.
Well, we would
Arizona.
like to know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice if we knew?
Can I be Arizona?
Okay, yes.
Oh, Arizona. Okay.
Cal, can we talk?
Mark looks at me and checks to see if I'm okay with being with Arizona. I wipe my tears and give him a nod.
I'll be okay. Thanks, Sloan.
Okay, I'm gonna go down to the ER and check it out.
Before he leaves, he looks at Arizona and gives her a sad smile and shakes his head.
Please tell me he comes back with more lines.
Misha, do you want to read Arizona's POV?
I'll read the dialogue. That's fine.
Okay.
I was going for sort of a breathy like.
Yep, I gotcha. Husky, yeah. Cheater bitch.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that Callie just aired out all our business to our co-workers. I knew I totally fucked up, and I hurt her. But that didn't give her a right to tell our colleagues our business. Right when she left, I felt everyone eyes on me.
Sorry. Yeah. Congratulations, Meredith and Derek, but I should be going.
We're obviously jumping back in time a little bit, right?
Yeah.
This
Or
is probably
are we?
yes, it is, and I think this is
Okay.
probably Meredith.
Okay.
Okay.
Who was Meredith?
You or Meredith?
I was
You.
Meredith. Okay. Yeah, of course. Thanks, Robbins.
I make my way to the attendings lounge, and I see Mark holding my wife.
My wife.
Shutting... Shutting the door, I see both of them look at me.
Cal, can we talk?
Mark
There, we've
checks to
caught
see if... Mark checks to see if Callie's okay, and then he leaves the room.
He loves to check and leave. The old check and leave. You're all right. I'm gonna split.
I'm not sure what to say. I know we need to talk, but I don't know what to tell her. Usually when she's pissed at me. She unleashes in a Spanish rant, but this time Callie's quiet, and I'm not used to this. I look at her, and she's looking off in the distance behind me. She looks exhausted, spent, tired.
Lily, I'm sorry.
Nothing.
Callie, I never meant to hurt you.
I just pinned my wedding ring to his shirt. I swear it meant nothing. Nothing. Now I'm starting to get mad.
Damn it, Callie. Can you just talk to me?
Nothing.
Fine. Don't talk to me. I made a mistake. I never meant to hurt you. But I guess you telling all our friends made you feel better, and I guess I deserve that.
That's what you're worried about how I made you look in front of your friends?
I know you're mad, but I don't think telling everyone will make you feel better.
Callie's head snapped up and she gives me a look. A deadly look. I've never seen this look on her, so I'll just sit here and take whatever she gonna say or yell at me. After about 5 minutes of silence, Callie stands up and opens her mouth and shuts it. Then finally she opens her mouth to speak.
Wait a minute. Open your mouth and shut it. Is that the Iceman chomp that from Top Gun where he's like at Maverick? Do you remember where he did that weird mouth thing? He was like,
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm going to say that's canon.
Okay, good.
I think that was just Val Kilmer had lockjaw.
Part of the Shondaverse.
I thought we were past all the hard stuff. I thought things were slowly going back to normal.
We are.
I corrected myself.
We're married.
I know.
We were trying.
She cried.
I know.
I say, looking into her eyes, now realizing how much I really hurt her.
How could you do this? I built my life around you.
My head starts spinning.
I don't know. I don't know, but I did. Or I didn't know, but I did.
That makes no sense.
How many other shirts have you pinned that ring to?
This is like the Flip Flossy song. Like, oh, I never did anything.
Baby,
okay?
hi your mouth.
Yeah. He's like, I didn't do it. Okay, I did it. She just wasn't good at it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, sorry.
Everybody look up hi your mouth.
If you,
after
yeah,
this.
type that into your browser. I'm sure you know how it's spelled.
After everything we've been through this past 18 months, everything we survived, the lawsuit, the plane, and the lawsuit on the plane, and the time the plane sued us.
The plane sued them now.
The plane crash has always been a sore topic for me, and now she wants to bring it up as if she was there and something inside me snapped.
Oh, you weren't on the plane, Callie. You weren't cruel enough to be on the plane.
I know.
I say, looking at her, Callie's quiet and she looks like I just crushed her now that she brought it up. I decided
That plane crash so bad.
I was in plane crash club all through high school.
Crash envy.
I decide to let her have it.
You weren't in the woods, and you did not hear Meredith crying out for Lexi, and Mark laying in my lap moaning in excruciating pain, or me screaming in pain, trying to keep my legs clean from all the bugs.
I got dirt on my legs.
You weren't there, and you keep acting like you were, but you weren't, and it wasn't your experience.
Do you know how many pilots I poisoned to try to get into my own plane crash? You almost died.
She cried.
You almost died.
I imitated.
That's so rude.
These two were meant to be.
And then
I think.
I guess this is still me
Yeah.
for some reason. You weren't on the fucking plane. How many times do you need me to tell you? You wanted street cred, the badge of honor, the warrior wounds? Then awesome, stick out your leg and I will go grab a bone saw and let's even the score, bitch.
I love you.
Callie looks at me with her eyes wide and her mouth in oh.
Oh.
Mouth in O.
And I see the look in her face, and I know I just hurt her beyond belief.
I don't know how this happened. I don't know.
All I did was mimic her and make fun of her.
Is it something I said?
I close my eyes and start crying, trying not look at the hurt and pain I just caused my wife.
Oh shit.
It always comes back to that fucking leg.
Is that what this is all about?
Yeah.
I wanted the turkey leg, but you took both turkey legs.
You do not understand how many bugs were on that leg.
We all raised our hands and said who would have the leg and who would have the meat, and I raised my hand.
She cried.
I trusted you more than anything and anyone in my life.
I trusted you more than the dresser in my room where I grew up.
And what do? You decide to cut it off.
Wait, the leg?
Yeah, I guess she's missing a leg.
Oh, I thought it was turkey.
Okay. So what I'm picking up here is that Callie amputated Arizona's leg.
Right.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no, but yeah. No.
And that's what this is all about.
Okay.
I thought it was about her. I thought it was about her cheating on her.
Yeah, you would think that if you were naive and
That's what they want you to
a
think.
loser.
The cheating I can get past, but the leg amputation, I mean, okay, I guess
That was
fair
just
enough.
Not like we're
Vindictive.
doctors or anything.
Well, it was experimental, so I mean, like, that was kind of rude. To save your fucking life, Arizona, you would have died.
You didn't lose anything. I did.
So does Arizona not have a leg? Like, I feel like that was not explained at all.
I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
there's
it
a
was
couple
explained
things.
by the show, I'm sure. We were meant to watch.
But it's like she kind of described people when she walked in the room, and we did not. I swear we did.
We
Okay.
didn't get a good description of Arizona, though.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, Arizona. She is Kate Capshaw's daughter from her first marriage. So that's what she looks like, Kate Capshaw's daughter.
Okay.
There's your description.
Does she have
But minus
both
a
of her
leg.
legs?
Minus a leg.
Okay.
That tells me
Oh,
nothing, but okay.
I thought Gray lost a leg. Yeah.
Everybody's doing it.
I thought anatomy lost the leg.
There are some differences. Callie POV. I'm standing here beyond crushed. I can't believe the words that are coming out of Arizona's mouth. I knew she was mad at me. Over the past 18 months, she was mean, cold, and empty towards me. She'd lost a leg.
Yeah.
PTSD, lost a leg, yeah.
But I believed we were getting better. Now she wants to stand there, possibly on one leg, and act like I didn't lose anything. I promised myself I would never tell Arizona, 'cause I knew she wouldn't be able to handle losing any more. I tilt my head, and in the coldest tone I ever spoke, I look at her.
Can that be a quote?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so she's cold right now? Okay,
Yeah.
so, I didn't lose anything.
Arizona's standing there waiting for me to say something.
I'm not going to keep that up. I never once said I was on the plane. You want to know what I went through? I didn't know where my fucking wife was. I was home for 4 days, crying and trying to figure out how I was going to survive not having you. I couldn't sleep. I didn't eat. Can you imagine hearing the news that your wife and friends just vanished out of thin air? I was at home waiting for you in that lingerie you loved. Then Bailey knocked on our door and she told me the news about you guys. I was by myself, Arizona. Yes. You went through the physical pain of being in the plane crash. But don't you dare think for 1 second that I didn't go through anything. I put on that lingerie for nothing.
Wait, let's go back to the lingerie. Which piece exactly? Arizona face softened. I could tell she never thought about how the plane crash affected me.
Not once in 18 months.
Yeah.
No,
This is actually Callie.
Oh, I bet you never thought of that, did you?
Arizona doesn't say anything. Now she's just looking at me with tears flowing down her face. Now that I'm started, I can't stop. She wants to say all that shit to me.
You weren't even supposed to be on that damn plane. You're the one who threw Karev off just cause you were having a bad day and he chose to go to Hopkins, a fucking hospital you did your residency at. Again, you were pissed off at me because I couldn't save your friend Nick, a grown man with cancer who decided to put it off seeing a doctor for 6 years.
There's a lot going on here.
And I cut off his leg.
Don't you remember
Yeah.
everything I've
This
been
is-
through?
What's crazy?
Also, go ahead.
I was just gonna say what's crazy is that there's 7 more years of this past here. So like as much.
Oh my god!
Crap,
I know this
it's-
is past shark jumping, and like I don't know what the hell they're doing on that show now.
Yeah.
It's like whatever version of the Grateful Dead exists. Yeah, it's not the same. People, it's a mess.
Arizona tries to say something, but I put my finger up.
I know you were mad at me that I couldn't save him. Then, when he died, you left me to deal with it.
Why weren't you there when they found us? Bailey, Weber, and even Owen flew out, but my own wife wasn't there.
What?
And in the last 18 months, I didn't even think to ask you where you were.
Yeah, they landed. Wow. Wow.
You want to know where I was?
I asked her, daring to question me.
Yes, why couldn't my wife be there supporting me? Everyone had someone but me.
Fine, I was pinning my ring.
On the second day of you being lost in the woods,
My true love gave to me.
I was in the hospital suffering. Oh God, sorry. Warning, this is not cool. Suffering from a miscarriage. I could feel the pain, and then I started bleeding, and there I knew.
Right there.
Right there, I knew.
Is this a GP girl pain?
I guess it must
Maybe.
be, unless
yeah.
there's
Gut pain?
some even more drama
Still waiting
going
for that.
on that we don't know about.
Show up.
So, also, like, really 18 months and this never came up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like a long time to go without mentioning.
Funny story about why I wasn't there at the plane to rescue you from the plane crash. I look up at her.
Take
And
off. We'll talk about it later.
I look up at her and she looks stunned.
You were pregnant.
She whispered,
I was 6 weeks pregnant in Arizona. Sorry, pregat. Pregnant.
It's spelled correctly.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
She's naming.
It's a meme. I'll send it to you
Oh.
later. It's a good one.
You don't know that one?
It's a really good one.
Apparently not.
Oh, you'd probably appreciate it.
We got to send him that and
Okay,
Luigi
okay.
board. Okay. I realized the day you guys left that I hadn't had my period that month, and I took a test. I was gonna surprise you, but the plane crash happened. Then the baby came and became the least of my worries. Sorry, I'm like
Was
drunk
this-
right now or
so
something.
Was this the baby
So,
that isn't in the
baby.
story now?
I
Because it said there was a baby that's not in the story that was in the show.
Probably.
I forgot about that.
Oh, so this author killed the baby in a
Yeah.
mystery.
Shit.
Seems like it.
Dang.
I'm calling the
Oh,
police.
that's what fan fiction is, folks. We
It
can
seems
kill
a-
babies. Whatever you want to do.
It seems a weird way if it means girl pain to be like, so if you're not into
I
that,
don't think it
peace
actually
out. Like,
means that, but I'm wondering if that's what it was the trigger warning for.
because it's like,
Lindsay.
because it's like, I picture people being like, no, I'm into that. I'm good with that. All right.
Weirdos.
Arizona walks up next to me.
Why didn't you tell me?
She tries to grab my hand. I pull my hand back and step away from her closeness.
When was I supposed to tell you? When you were begging and made me promise not to cut your leg off? Or when you woke up with no leg and kicked me out of your room? I mean, I know that's a really bad analogy. Or when you...
That sounds pretty impressive, actually.
I know. Oh my God, that's really bad. Or when you moved back home and treated me like shit. I took your abuse. I let you talk all the shit you wanted. I let you treat me like I was less than because I loved you. I loved you. I know I should have told you, but there was never a right time, so I'm sorry for that.
Emily, I'm so sorry.
Don't be! Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes things die.
Yay!
Suddenly she's a greeting card.
That's the greeting card I got myself because you weren't there. Sometimes things die, and there's nothing we can do about it.
God, okay. This, I gotta say, from what I've seen of the show, this is at least better written than the show. So there's that.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I look into those eyes that I love so much that I hate her. I grab my... I grab...
You want to take that comment back, Michael?
I love when young authors are like, oh, I found something really deep, and it's just fucking ridiculous. I grab my purse and walk away, and right before I exit, I turn dramatically.
You think I didn't lose anything? Not only did I lose our baby, but I lost my wife. My wife. One plane crash, and I lost my entire family.
And then the cat ate that lingerie, so basically I lost it too.
Oh my god.
I run to the door to block her.
Ellie.
Save it, I'm done, Arizona. You and I. We're done. So go fuck whoever you want.
Wait, hold on. We're in Callie's POV. So when it says I run to the door to block her, that's Callie running to the door to block herself.
Is this some 700 days fucking here?
No, this is you in front of you.
Exactly.
I've gotten them confused in my head so many times while we're going through this. I'm like, wait,
So
fuck,
did
who
the
was in the
author.
plane crash? The plane crash?
Callie
So wait,
crashed the plane.
was
right?
Callie the one who had her fucking ring on another person's?
No, Arizona cheated. Arizona is clearly the one who's mistreating Callie, but
Arizona has every plot point in this then. She lost a leg, she was in a plane crash, she is cheating.
Well,
Yep.
Callie,
God damn.
Callie baby.
had baby, and also cut off leg. So.
yes. So there's that.
So there's a little bit of shared story in there.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. Jesus.
You only need one
Also,
stirrup.
she had that lingerie that she waited up all night.
Oh, yeah.
You know the
That's
one.
right. That's right. 4 days she waited in that lingerie for a call.
Yeah.
It was like
Callie.
the end. Sorry, it was like the end of Secretary.
No.
Oh. No. Callie, no.
But also, God damn it, Arizona kicked Karov off the plane and fucking whatever the hell that means. And so, okay, anyway.
I trained for 2 years to make you a happy
We'll talk
Arizona.
about it.
I wanted you to be a happy Arizona, sweet little happy Arizona. And the truth is, we're not, and I don't think we ever will be. Sorry.
Callie, no. Please.
Arizona, get the fuck out of my way. I am done.
Figuring it's best to let her go, cause right now talking to each other would be pointless. So I step to the side and she walks out and slams the door.
The author is still confused about whose POV it is, but that's fine.
Author's note. I know there are a few stories with a similar storyline, but trust me, this story is different. If I could find it, I would leave the name of them below. So if anyone knows, leave it in the reviews. I would appreciate it.
So
No, what? Oh, okay.
So the GP.
I guess.
Girl pregnant and
Maybe. I think it was girl penis because I think the author was like, how else could it be Arizona's baby?
Right. That's right. That's how it's Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you really gotta read into it there,
Wow.
right? Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought there was cheating. But okay.
Yeah.
Hey, can I
I-
be on camera for a second?
I assumed IVF.
Right? Yeah, no, I was just
But they didn't. It didn't. The story didn't specify. It's left
Sure.
incredibly vague. So
Yeah.
it's just the author's note.
Okay, so yeah, I know
How-
my wife. I'm like, hey, can you fill up my wine glass? And she brings me this.
Oh, she
like-
filled up your wine
Can't
glass.
lift it.
Hey, someone get the man a straw.
Saying, don't bother me anymore.
And a bamboo
This is it. I don't want to hear from
umbrella.
you. Also, we don't like you sober. We want happy drunk groove. All right, I'm done now. I'm just going to show off this. Good God.
Okay.
You might hear that sound. You'll know what's happening.
No, thank you. We do not consent to the sound. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks. No, wait, that's not how that works. No.
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to process this. Like, really, this author was like, how else
Yep.
could a two woman couple have a child?
Right.
All right.
I gotta put a disclaimer.
Maybe there's other pieces of the story.
Yeah,
later
are there later chapters?
As far as I know, this was a one-off, but
Oh,
Me-
wow.
just them breaking
Hold
up.
on.
That's a
It's
rough
girl
one.
P and girl T. Don't forget the T that you need to make the stuff to shoot out of the P.
Mine's in a cast.
To make the B and the other one's tummy. Oh.
Yep. That's how.
Wait, slow down. I need to take notes. I can't follow.
No. Get out the Scrabble tiles. It'll all make sense.
You really guzzled that drink, huh? Okay.
No, the first one was a normal level. And
Okay,
I finished it during that story. And then she's like, leave me alone.
I'm trying to see. Maybe
Jesus, that
she
story.
is planning to write more.
When did this come out?
I am haunted by that story.
It was published 10 hours ago. This is hot off the
wow.
presses.
Oh, dang.
Whoa. Okay, leave a review.
The
and
ink
stuff.
is not
I
even
can't wait for
dry
the
yet.
It
next one.
already has 9 reviews.
How?
What?
I don't know. Let's
Whoa.
find out.
My God, how are we
This-
so behind the curve on this?
This author's like the Nebula the Hedgehog of Grey's Anatomy.
She's only
People love that piece of shit show.
Nebula the Hedgehog?
I mean, I guess she wrote one like really long 100,000 word plus story for Grey's Anatomy. So maybe she is known for that. Okay, reviews.
Grey's P-anatomy. That's what the GP is.
You write
Yeah.
that many words, you're bound to get some fans no matter what.
Okay. Calzona Fanatic says, "Ooh, I'm loving this. Can't wait to read more." So Calzona would be Cali, Arizona. But she did
Right.
in the author's
I'm
note,
sorry,
she said
I missed that.
doesn't know if Calzona is going to be the end game. She's going to
Right.
It's ambiguous whether
So
they're going to
that
get back
reviewer
together.
might end up disappointed.
It could be.
I thought calzone was like a southwestern calzone pizza pastry.
Yeah, I
but
didn't pick up on that.
slightly disappointed.
Yeah, this one.
You're making me
not in
hungry for a Tex-Mex calzone.
Okay, what if life was a fan fiction says, OMG, they need to be endgame and have another baby.
And you need to describe it to us. Like, what exactly goes on?
Ting Torn 78 says, wow, it was like watching that horrible scene all over again. I wonder how much dialogue was actually pulled from the show. I did like that they actually talked and she explained why she wasn't there when they were first found. I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to try explaining things to my partner. I just hope Boswell doesn't end up pregnant, and I'm a Calzona fan, so this could get interesting. Just don't make her end up with Boswell or Murphy, please.
Please, God.
Calzona fan 1, 2, 3. Wow, how many of these have Calzona in their name? Well, if you don't say by next chapter that this will end with them together, then I'm out. I only read Calzona endgame stories.
I'm sorry, and who wrote that?
Ultimatum. What's an author supposed to do? Our hands are tied.
Not Calzona and whomever else stories. That says Calzona fan 1, 2, 3. Calzona shipper says, ready to see what's next. As always, you write good stories. I just really hope Boswell is not pregnant.
Boswell.
Yeah, just stuck another E in there. Smiley714 says, "First, thanks for the new story. I always hated this part of their story, taking good characters and then putting them in this extreme situation for basically the sake of drama and ratings.
Would do that.
That's not how fiction works.
No.
They are both flawed characters. Their flaws created plenty of drama alone, but they couldn't leave good enough alone. Since apparently no one on Grey's is allowed to be happy for any length of time. I'm done
Yeah, it's a
ranting now.
TV show. Come on.
I'm done ranting now. The damage is done. Anyhow, again, Arizona screwed up, and this will have to be a journey in order for Callie to think about trying again. I look forward to seeing what you've got planned. Thanks again, and please update soon."
7 hours ago.
Yeah, 7 hours.
No way.
So I posted in the Peanut Gallery. I found a YouTube video that includes that scene that's actually from the show. Like, I don't
Okay.
think it's worth watching it right now, but just if
Right.
anybody's curious to follow up on it.
Cool.
I watched a little bit of it, and it's two women, one of them Hispanic, like just kind of like crying at each other and being like, blah blah blah, the plane, and
You didn't get to go. You weren't invited.
I thought it was brave of the show to show the girl penis, but I guess good on them.
And Michael, for
Amazing that they got it onto network television.
for you, I posted in Fan Fiction Theater the Preganaman
I
meme.
saw this. How is Prangent formed? Yeah.
How is Prangent formed?
Am I pregnant?
That's good.
No spoilers. Everyone go watch it for yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want to know how get pregnant and that's. Right. So, should we go?
I agree. I agree with Sam. This is making me crave a calzone.
A calzone.
By the way, I was frozen. Now I'm frozen in a
damn
different position.
Just keep doing fun
You're
positions.
sparkle, though. That's a good position. That's a good one. Oh, wait, you're moving.
All right. Do we want to go to Galaxy Warriors?
Or
Get some Galaxy.
Not everyone all
What
at
is
once.
that one?
That's the Sonic in
and
space.
a human
Humanoids.
with
whatnot?
cat ears and or hedgehog ears and or
Cat ears.
hedgehog tails.
Oh, hey, Eileen is here this week. Hey, Eileen.
Hello.
I shared the Two Clumsy Uncles clip with Eileen because she missed last week. So
Share it with everyone.
What is that?
You'll notice the
National
views keep going up, and that is just me watching it on a loop nonstop. So thank you again.
There was
Yeah.
a surprising amount of views the last time I looked, so that
Just
okay,
me. Me alone in my room, watching it, gets to the end, and I hit repeat.
Okay, let me. Voguing was actually invented due to a laggy video connection. Good to know. All right. Okay. GW. There we go. And we're off. Galaxy Warriors. I might need to update the chapter. Superhuman strength. Yeah, no, we are on chapter 7, Zaz.
Oh boy.
Zaz. What is that?
We're gonna find out.
Isn't that the leader of the big boys?
Not the leader, but he's one of the big boys.
Oh, okay. Okay. 11/13/2020. 12 reviews, 12 faves, 10 followers. From the game Lost World, Zaz is the first one and probably the easiest boss level to beat.
There you go.
Sonic's point of view.
The next day was so not what we expected because fighting Amy in combat practice wasn't what we had in mind because she became invisible and we just stood there like idiots and she kicked our asses so easily.
What did they expect?
That's a big sentence.
And nary a comma.
Amy, come on. This isn't fair for us.
Silver groaned from getting his ass kicked by a girl.
From us getting his ass.
Yes. Shut up.
A different type of groan.
Shut up.
Anyway.
Never underestimate a female.
Female.
Amy chuckled. Are you done kicking our asses for the past 10 minutes?
Yes, Sonic, that is how the past works. Yes.
Will the past 10 minutes keep happening or not?
I groaned from how strong she can punch.
I thought the Sonic I know could do better.
Amy said, helping me up. I don't fight girls, I fight men. That's my real ego in me. I groaned as I got up from her. Amy gave a suspicious look. I'm serious, woman. The reason why I don't like fighting girls is they get so feisty and scary they want to beat the hell out of us men. Fighting men is just like casual, you know?
It's like they're mad about all of history. Beginning of time or something.
Most of the times, I don't understand why girls have to be so feminine all the time.
That's even new.
Politics in the story are just bonkers.
That also seems to be an entirely different conversation, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Unless part of being feminine is being feisty.
No.
A feminine urge to be feisty and scary and beat the hell out of men.
And as we all know, Amy did volunteer to represent all women. So
Yes.
Right, yes, yeah. Yeah, token female.
I said, even though I hate complaining, but I hate how Amy tries to pressure me.
now,
You love complaining, Sonic.
to be fair, Amy did say never underestimate a female, which I think is her taking on the mantle of all females, right?
Yeah. Are you trying to sound like a Ferengi when you say that? Because that's
Yes.
what it sounds. Okay, good. Because that's what it sounds like.
That's what I always hear whenever the word female is printed, is female.
Yeah.
You're so cute, Sonic.
Amy noticed my red face. Don't call me cute just because I have these cute animal ears above my head. I scoffed in annoyance. And also, most women like to flirt with men to get their guard down, I said.
Just let it go, Sonic. Jesus.
Do you want a girl villain to win?
Amy pressured me again. No, I shook my head.
Do you want her to rule over your fears, your emotions, your nightmares?
Step on me, maybe? No, no.
Pee in my mouth and call me your little bitch? No, I don't want that. What?
Have you been reading my diary? Amy getting in my face to show how serious she is. Not in my life. No, I don't want her to enslave me. I had enough.
Promise, I swear.
And do you want her to taunt you and kick your ass for eternity?
Is he in hell?
This is just becoming a wish list. You just check the boxes.
Amy got me more and more pressured up.
Where is that pressure exactly?
Yeah.
It's just
No! Then I would fight her.
Well,
I yelled and blue electricity appeared all over, and I punched an obstacle with my mighty strength.
The obstacle was Amy.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Amy got startled. I simmered down for a few seconds before getting back to my normal mind. Okay, happy now? I asked.
Very.
the obstacle's very unhappy.
But do you also feel better getting that out of your system?
Amy giggled at how I really feel. Much better, Amy, I replied.
Is your soft side for women finally out?
I didn't progress the story because I was because it just struck me like, are Silver and the others just like hanging out while they're or are they
I
just
think
kind of
so. Yeah, they're there.
they have
They have no comment on that.
no comment. They're just like maybe they just quietly slunk out, you know.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do. He's the blue one. She's the pink one. They got to work this stuff out. Amy kept asking me.
Yeah, it's just such a weird question.
I don't even think she knows what she's asking.
Okay.
No.
Amy kept asking me so she can see if I'm being honest. Huh? Is your soft side out? Huh? Is it?
I think this is Sonic again.
Yeah, it is. Of course. You're one of my roommates, and I don't hate women.
That was not the question. Like, we don't really know what the question means. That did not answer it.
Not one of the options.
Yep.
Like if you're just saying that unprompted, probably there's something there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
I don't hate women.
where do you want to go for dinner tonight? I don't hate women. I don't know why you would think that.
We could go to the Olive Garden, and I don't hate women.
It just keeps going like this. Sorry
Breadsticks
to read
good.
ahead.
Women also good.
I gave her a hug to prove it.
I sexually harassed her to show how much I like her.
Look, I'm willing to touch you.
Very sweet of you, Blue Star.
Amy hugged back. Anything else to say to get me to feel like fighting evil women? I asked as I let go of the hug.
Do you have any more descriptors of all the awful things they could do to me?
Right, exactly.
Would you hate an evil woman trying to ruin your life or make you lose?
Amy said, yes, I would. I nodded.
Is this foreplay? Is that what's going on here?
Just let me do this line and you'll know.
And would you hate her for trying to seduce you?
Oh
Amy.
no, my soft side for women is falling.
It's up. It's really up.
You're pressuring me up.
The pressure is up.
Amy getting in my face to make me feel scared or angry.
That's not what she was going for.
And what would you think if an evil woman waited for you in lingerie?
Of course I would! I snapped, which made Amy back off from my reaction. She looked scared. I calmed down for a bit from how I snapped unexpectedly. Sorry, it's just women are so smart and has ways to taunt men to make them lose control of their anger.
Their very existence is emasculating.
Is it? It sounds like he's
Again, he does not hate women.
Yeah.
sounds like he's teaching like young missionaries before they go out. You know.
Listen, I don't hate women. I just know that everything is all their fault.
I love that this story was written by a woman.
Oh.
It's another
Yeah.
layer.
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Nebula,
so this, him
sweetie.
saying all the wrong this things is kind of from a woman's perspective. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We should learn from this then.
Oh no.
What are we learning? Exactly.
We're not sure yet, but we're definitely learning.
All right.
Taking notes.
I said, breathing in and out to calm down from my electricity flowing all over my body.
No, I should be sorry for tempting you.
Amy said, nearly tearing up. You were trying to knock sense into me. I said and hugged her to make her not have tears in her eyes.
I could have wiped the tears out of her eyes, but I thought maybe
I'll
a
just
hug.
squeeze them out.
Here, I know that the no tear button is back here somewhere.
You see, my sister can be stubborn at times.
So you see. Shadow said.
By the way, I'm still here.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I'm also stubborn too, you know. But still, what are the chances of defeating the Deadly Six? No one has ever beaten them for years. I asked Silver and Shadow.
Well, now that we learned about them, perhaps we can use our own attacks against them.
Could try punching them. Or...
Kicking.
Silver said.
But how? We don't know how they really fight like a Zeti. All we know is we fight like a human being.
One single human
All right.
being.
That's all we know.
Yeah.
It's the only thing we
They
know.
form up like Zoltron, and then they fight like a human being.
Yeah.
I really just want Zeddy to be Zeddy.
Yeah, I know.
Fighting a big pasta.
Amy said.
We could put it in a calzone.
Just then, my ears pick up screaming from miles away like the city is under attack. I can see my teammates hearing it too. Something doesn't feel right, and I think we should know who or what is attacking the city. Shads, teleport us to the city now! I demanded him. What?
Apparently.
Oh,
That's
yes.
Shadow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's
It'd
like
be a weird nickname for
like
Silver.
EGAD or
It's a weird nickname for Shadow, though, too.
It's a weird
just
nickname.
weird. Yeah. I demanded him because I fear that the people are in danger.
Okay, hang on.
He teleported us to the city center.
Boodly, 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 boodly.
We saw a crowd screaming from whatever is threatening the city. Everything was like a mess from a nasty earthquake or something, but this was no earthquake. Innocent people looked terrified because of their distressed looks.
That tracks. That tracks.
Sure.
What I saw was something riding on a creepy-looking smiley sphere that's throwing explosive stars all over the city.
Okay.
What is that? I asked.
It's him. That's Zaz, the crazy lunatic Zeddy.
Shadow said. All right.
Drew, are we fighting over Zaz?
What would Zaz sound like?
I actually wait. Hold on.
Let's both
there's-
audition for it right now and let the people choose. Give me your
Okay.
best ya ha 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 ha.
Yeah! Feel the pride of Zaz!
Oh, it's wonderful,
shit,
but
that's
your
really
microphone
good.
doesn't participate.
Oh, come
Very
on,
well.
microphone.
That's good. That's good.
I concede. I think you should be Zaz.
Oh, thank you.
Where is that?
The,
Where is he?
The smiley,
Hold on.
the smiley
Okay,
face sphere
There he
has
is.
pointy teeth.
at the top of the screen. That's Zaz.
There he is.
Right.
Well, I want to see Zaz.
I think Drew's voice kind of matches that pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I- so I didn't even try.
Wild
This guy is Drew all over. There's no. There's really.
I
All he
thought
needs is a
Tristan put a
full wine
picture of
glass.
Drew on the screen. Yeah.
All right. I am going to turn you up a little bit.
Do it one more time.
Very good. Ooh.
Okay. Zaz shouted out.
Oh, okay, I did.
His smiley sphere shot stars all over the city to kill innocent life. Silver unexpectedly got angry as he hovered in the air to fly with his telekinesis and flew after that Zeddy to stop him from destroying the city.
I love the
Deep breath.
banana.
Deep breath.
Hey, ugly, deal with me first.
Oh, no. This is Silver.
Oh, wait. Oh, I apologize.
Everybody drink except
We
Drew.
are. No, I got to participate. So then there's more instances of needing to drink as the game
Seems
goes
like a
on.
bad pattern, but okay.
I think it's great.
Hey, ugly, deal with me first.
He yelled.
Oh yeah, that is.
Deal this.
Zaz shoots stars at Silver when Silver deflected them back at him.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt again, but I think maybe Drew should be on screen because
Oh, yeah.
the things he's doing with his face are very good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I have to do that voice. I can't.
Yeah,
just be
no, yeah, they go
neutral.
together.
I'm going big here.
And I'm explicitly trying to go expressionless with Silver.
Yeah,
so.
because
Right.
you're so normal. Yeah.
Okay.
call.
So,
What the? Ah!
Zaz was almost knocked off his sphere when Silver approaches.
Leave or you'll face the consequences.
Silver demanded.
I don't follow orders from anyone but my siblings. You pipsqueak human. I only follow orders from my brothers and sisters. I'm kind of weak at home, but here, I'm Zach. I don't hate women. I love women. Let me hug you. I'll show you how much I love women.
Zaz yelled with his blue tongue out. That does it. I ran on the side of the city building and jumped to knock his sphere roughly.
Whoa!
He fell down to the street from a high level. I landed
the
down.
city building.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I landed down without broken bones in my legs as we all walked up to that crazy rock star looking Zeddy, who looks fine without any injuries.
So that's how you do it.
Don't you know who I am? Don't you know who my father is? I'll throw you into oblivion.
Zaz
He owns a
glared at us.
dealership.
My dad owns a dealership.
Yeah, you're Zaz, a Zeddy, and one of the Deadly Six. I answered with a glare.
See if you can handle this.
He threw some energy balls at us. But with our lady friend's force field, just want to emphasize that I'm friends with the lady.
She's my lady friend.
Oh, they were roommates.
They were roommates.
We all got protected from the energy balls bouncing off of Amy's force field. Let me start over so I can read that whole sentence at once.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
But with our lady friend's force field, we all got protected from the energy balls bouncing off of Amy's force field.
Beautiful.
I want Amy to be like looking at her script, like with scrutinizing, with just squinting and saying like, always having a lady to help the boys, gentlemen. That's my line, really? Okay. Always
That's
having a
it.
lady to help the boys, gentlemen.
Amy said and made her force field disappear. Let's do it, I said, and we charged at him.
You are so going to get a beat down, you mutated humans. I'm gonna skin you alive.
I wish we hadn't missed out on so much of that.
Drew, I'm getting you a microphone for Christmas.
Do it again. Okay.
Beat down, you mutated humans. I'm gonna skin you alive.
We got most of it.
Cut out at the same parts.
Yeah.
The same
Oh
part.
my god.
You are
It's-
so gonna get a beat down, you microphone. You mutated humans. I'm gonna skin you alive.
Okay.
Again. Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
Zaz hopped on his creepy smiley sphere to take off like he wanted us to chase him. I'll get him. I ran after Zaz. He really has the of a rock star, but also evil at the same time.
Yes.
It's like he can't keep his blue tongue inside his big mouth. I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm electrifying as an electric guitar player, punk. Taunt me as you can. I smirked, and as I was able to catch up to him as we ended in the woods where the wild wisp is at.
All right.
He might give you some fancy furniture if you collect all of his parts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you like a drum.
Zaz threatened me with a mouthful of words.
And a good time.
As much as a laugh thing, that was kind of just a equal.
Yeah. But you can't deny that it was he did speak words with his mouth and it taunted me.
Oh, yes.
Threatened.
Yeah.
Try me. Please beat my ass like a drum, Taz. I ran in a circle around him.
And tell me that you're an evil woman while you're doing it.
What are you?
He lost control of his sphere, which my speed turned into a whirlwind around him. I wasn't expecting that, but at least I found what I can do with my speed to battle a Zeddy.
Hold still, you human.
Zaz got mad and struck me, but missed because I'm too fast.
So I didn't strike you.
Nope, I'm too fast and you're too slow. I laughed and managed to shoulder punch his sphere to knock him off it.
Like this kind of like hey. I'm
Yeah,
mad at
shoulder
you and I'm gonna
check.
show
Yeah,
you.
I think.
All right. Cool.
In my mind, he's punching the sphere on the sphere's shoulder, which is kind of a Zen concept, I guess.
That's.
You'll regret this, but I can fly too.
He hovers in the air and fires energy blasts at me. Be careful what you wish for.
Oh darn it.
What did he wish for?
He didn't wish for anything.
I don't know. Okay. My
Light?
bioelectricity produced, and I sent a lightning shock at him to bring him down from escaping me.
They just know it's like good to yell in a battle. They're like,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean anything, you know?
No, Drew, can you do that while saying something?
You're not.
Why is the cutting the whole thing
You're putting
out?
us on, right?
You're muted.
No.
You gotta be muted. Oh my god!
There was absolutely zero sound from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
Zaz was Zaz was brought down 100 feet down from the sky and landed very hard on the ground along with his smiley sphere. Apparently, he's still alive, just a little banged up. My teammates appeared here by Shadow's teleportation, and we all looked at Zaz, who looked like his tongue got bitten by himself.
Oh no!
Looks like you won't be rocking and rolling this time. I chuckled at his defeated look.
Sonic 90. You can't tell me rocking
You won't be rocking and rolling this time.
a newfangled speed jazz I don't like. Curse you, blue-haired boy.
Zaz groaned.
Will you shut up?
Shadow punched him hard to knock him unconscious. Aw, are you defending... Are you defending me, Shadow? I teased him with my innocent act.
What?
Quit it. I just wanted to punch him for a very long time.
Shadow scoffed.
One long time.
Yeah, very slow. Later, we brought him to Master Espio at how well we were able to defeat the first Zeddy with our powers. He was so surprised because no one was able to beat a Zeddy.
I think you were SBO.
I was
Kristen.
SBO, but Michael, could you be SBO? He was like, kind of butler sounding. Like a
This is
professor.
new.
Yeah.
You actually managed to beat Zaz.
Yep. That's.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, that dude has a big loud mouth," I said.
What are you gonna do with Zaz? I gotta stop laughing every time I do it.
Silver
not normal.
asked.
He'll be in a maximum cell. There's no tracer on him, but what we found in that sphere of his are tracers of his siblings deep in space.
Master Espio gave up this tablet of map locations in space of tracers of the other Zeddies and where they are at from other planets.
Excuse me, what the fuck?
Crystal clear.
I think
Just
I got all
nothing
those
but-
words in there.
Just preposition thrown together in a sentence haphazardly.
The more it has, the more sense it makes.
Yeah. Well, it appears we got ourselves a mission to capture Zeddies. Master Espio, you gotta let us do this. We beaten Zaz. Us four can beat the other Zeddies too. I begged him to let us do a mission.
Well then, Robotnik made a new ship during these days, but be careful out there. But you don't need backup?
Espio was a bit hesitant. Who will be our backup? I asked curiously. She's
Is this
here.
her talking? Is this her
Yes.
talking? Or me
It's
and-
gotta.
It
Okay.
is.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gotta
Nebula.
be. No,
gotta
it's
be
gotta be
Espio?
Nebula introducing herself.
Gotcha.
Nebula
Nebula was
Star.
a goddess in the nebula that gave them their powers in the first place.
Yeah, I think so too. But
don't-
apparently, whoever this is naming herself after it.
Okay.
Misha, do you want to be Nebula Star?
Sure. But okay, SB is the one who said her name, right? Or
No, I think
was
she's.
She comes in and
that's the
says
most
that.
dramatic
Moment.
thing to do is to just walk into the room and say your own name.
When someone is talking
Right.
about you and you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, it's me.
Yeah. Nebula Star.
A woman with purple flaming streaks at the ends of
Not
her
a
violet
woman.
blue hair. Okay,
Isn't she?
purple at the end of violet. Okay.
Think about it.
Violet blue hair.
Sorry, I was like, because he's afraid of women, so
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. A woman with purple flaming streaks at the ends of her violet blue hair walked up to us. She looks human, but with glowing purple eyes and a unique outfit of a galaxy warrior.
Meet Nebula Star. She knows the location, space, and other galaxies. If anything happens on your mission, you just push the button on the call, and she'll fly in space to find you.
Okay.
Convenient.
She knows of 2 locations: space and other galaxies.
No, she knows the galaxy space and some other galaxies.
Yeah.
Sam, what? You want Molly to draw this one?
Yeah.
I'll tell her.
I mean, I'm sure it's already been drawn a dozen times, but although mostly probably in the Hedgehog form. Anyway, this is the author. Insert Nebula.
Yes. I'll be sure to keep my glowing eyes on that Zeddy guy. His team almost destroyed my home planet 8 years ago. I'll be sure he doesn't destroy Mobius Planet 91.
She glared at Zaz, who was chained up in that cell.
Just wait till my leader destroys you four.
Why are we letting him sit in on strategy session?
Yeah.
That's where the cell is. It's their own. They have one room.
I'm
Zaz
getting all
yelled.
of this.
I still remember that annoying attitude of his, especially in person.
Who's annoying me?
It doesn't come across as much in our text conversations, but
Right.
Nebula scoffed.
Deep tranquility, young lady. We know how angry you are for what they almost did on your home planet.
Is that like Serenity Now? Deep tranquility?
Yes.
Master Espio calmed her down. Shadow looked a little tranced by her beauty, but he shook it off so he doesn't fall for it again.
Damn.
Oh, those females. You gotta calm them down, but don't be entranced by their beauty.
Yep. This is
Anyways,
Shadow.
Master,
Okay.
if something goes wrong, she'll be able to track us?
Shadow asked.
Of course. She'll be ready to track you four down, and you should be fine when you're back.
Master Espio said. Thank you, Master. I've been waiting my whole life to beat those deadly 6. My father would be proud that I've beaten one of them. I smirked at Zaz.
You're that soldier's son? You look just like him.
He didn't say which soldier, but I guess if he looks just like him.
The general's POV.
Yeah.
That line read felt like a lie because I didn't know who he was talking about.
Zaz got shocked.
He did get shocked by Sonic just a little while ago.
Yeah. Yes, consider that I'll return the favor for what you've done to him. Consider that.
Won't you?
I coldly glared at him.
And our home, Planet Mobius 93?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Planet Mobius 93. You Zeddies are so evil, you'll pay for what you done.
Shadow glared angrily at him. Amy?
And you took our Mother Maria.
Amy yelled along.
Not Mother Maria.
Oh,
This is Zaz.
My brother Zor would love to hear all the pain and sadness you all feel.
Zaz laughed hysterically. Nebula felt like wanting to punch him, but Master Espio held her down.
Don't let anger control you, Nebula.
He said,
Let me
I'll
just
stay on
hold-
top
pin,
of you
pin-
until...
Yeah. Let me just pin you to the floor. Oh, yes. Oh, I can feel the anger.
Right. Of course.
She took a deep breath to calm down. Anyways, wish us luck to capture those Zeddy fugitives. I saluted to our master.
Anyways, I'm in board right anyways.
Yeah.
I'll just keep holding her down here till you need her.
Yeah.
We will. Make us proud.
As Master Espio saluted back. The end of the chapter.
You know what? There was some action. That was something.
Yeah,
That felt
It
like
was.
politics. Lots of
sure was.
commentary about our modern relations between dynamics, of
Etc.
gender.
Hey, what did y'all have for dinner? I don't hate women, by the way.
All right.
My dinner's waiting.
We want to do some 700 days in the
Hell
last half
yeah.
hour.
Oh,
I don't know if it'll be the same without Molly here, but
Oh yeah.
but we can. It's just a half hour. We'll just get a paragraph or two.
Exactly.
Honestly.
yeah. Crow won't even get his beak wet, as it were.
Is wing wet.
Do we remember what keyword?
We said different parts
Please.
of a bird, Michael.
Let's
Yes.
use the medical term weenus.
The phrase to search for is I instantly dropped
GB.
to the floor.
Oh.
We watched High Anxiety, and there's a whole scene in the movie where Mel Brooks is like, "Oh, a woman has a," and he looks in. There's like little girls in the audience. He's like, "A woo woo," and the male has the wee wee.
The pee-pee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's it. And that's the whole joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
I
Not
thought
a
I'd-
great one.
Oh,
I'm not a
really? I
big-
said it
I'm
here
not
because I
a-
thought it was so funny.
I'm not a big Mel Brooks fan. So.
Well, I heard he's not your fan either.
Oh shit! Mel Brooks called. He said
God.
Michael sucks.
I liked one movie of his that I've seen. Like, to be fair, I haven't seen a ton.
Young
Life's-
Frankenstein, I think, is great. Blazing Saddles has its moments, and yeah, that's where I am with Mel. But he's so charming in interviews. He's a cute old man. I like him.
He does seem like a great guy for sure.
Yeah,
I just
he's
don't
lots
find
of
him.
fun.
I just don't find him very funny. No, I really like Life Stinks.
Wait, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, that one made me sad.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on with this, I guess.
Yeah, because it's not really a comedy. I'm like, ooh, he's a good writer, but he's
I guess.
he's not very funny. So
Oh yeah.
anyway, okay, so this is Crow talking, right? That's where we are.
Yes. And okay, who wants to be Misty? Kitty is playing Animal Crossing.
No, I'm not. I'm playing Misty.
Okay. Okay.
I don't remember that character.
How dare you
I'm
rat
gonna-
me out?
I'm gonna put Michael back on since it's just gonna
Yes,
be
please.
Misty and Crow and narrator. Okay.
So basically, who wants to be in a three-way with Tristan and I is what you're saying.
Right.
It wouldn't be the first time I volunteered.
So just to catch up, Misty just found out via text that Crow is into her, and Crow dropped to the floor.
How was I doing her voice?
I don't remember.
As one does.
Yeah, whatever. I am so sorry, Misty. I did not mean to piss you off. I will never do.
Woo! Sorry, I had to adjust my volume there because my ears nearly exploded.
Oh
Misty,
no!
stop.
Misty, you're the greatest, honey. Bang zoom.
You're my favorite female.
I love women.
Misty stopped me before I could finish, and I looked at her confused.
I was just about to finish. Please.
I forgot how I did her voice, so I'm gonna give her a whole new voice. I'm not angry. I'm just confused.
Oh,
I'm going
Daisy
with
Duke.
it.
Okay.
If you really liked my body and were apparently not so subtle about it, then why do you not go all out? Why are you not like people, like those jerks at school?
Why are you
Why
not
Why are
like
you
people?
not like people like those jerks in school?
Yeah. I
was
They're
like,
always
I'm sorry,
people
what?
like Jerks in school.
Don't you know that's what I like? Like, why aren't you just fucking accosting me in the halls?
Yeah.
Misty asked.
Now played by Blanche Devereaux.
Yes.
It's just that. It's just that. While I do think you are really beautiful, I hate the way those dumbasses at school treat you. I want to give you the respect you deserve. Hashtag nice guy. A fun, smart, and beautiful girl like you deserves far better than those pricks take you for.
Also, this is exactly what he said about 6 paragraphs ago, so it's nice that Very Breaky is giving us a previously on for those who weren't here last time.
That is good.
And also, is he still on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Can I get up now?
Because if you want to come step on my feet or my hands or something. Misty's eyes widened at my statement, and I saw her smile a little.
Thank you, Crow. I never expected to meet someone like that in my life. You deserve something.
A hard
I waved
candy.
my...
Well, I do believe I have a butterscotch in my purse.
Come out onto the porch and enjoy a mint julep with me.
No. What do they have?
Cheesecake?
Mint julep?
No, they call their porch something else. I forgot.
A lanai?
like the
Come on off the
veranda?
lanai.
Yeah.
I waved my hand in front of me to tell her no.
No.
So long as you're happy, I'm good.
No, I really should thank you for what you have done. Actually, Crow, have you ever had sex?
You know, because sex is a reward for good behavior.
This is...
I picked the
How
right
did
voice
Very
for her.
Breaky Bishi... How did Very Breaky Bishi see into my 13-year-old head? I don't understand how that this is a scenario that played out about 37,000 times per day for me at that age. So
You returned my lost wallet. The least I could do is sleep with you.
You ever heard of this thing called sax?
Sax?
You've
The
never-
saxophone?
Sax?
You've never once called me a whore. What do you say to a blowjob? I
say,
just stared at
"Finally."
Misty. I just stared at Misty in silence, as if you would to a person who just said my wallet tastes good.
Again!
Whoa.
There it
He's
is.
reprising
You know.
the wallet. He's run out of similes.
That very common idiom. Of course, it comes up multiple times.
We're not just reading the same part again, right?
No,
Pretty
I've
sure.
never read this chapter.
Okay, but it's like we didn't just back up a little bit and
No.
That
That was in
And
like
maybe-
chapter 2 or 3 years ago.
I just stared at Misty. I stared at Misty like I was a cat who had just entered the room.
Yeah.
Where did that come from and why?
Well, no.
I said awkwardly. But then again, how could I not?
Do you want to do it with me?
Now my jaw kind of dropped. I hid it to avoid hurting her feelings, but what?
Hide my jaw somewhere.
I sat on my own jaw.
Beneath a loose floorboard since I was down here.
I guess. But what about you? Isn't it important to you? Period.
Misty just shrugged. He's asking a lot of rhetorical questions.
Yeah.
Misty just shrugged her shoulders.
No, not really. Well, actually, I guess I wanted it to be with someone who actually cares about me.
But you'll do. I was surprised to hear her talking like that, but having her answer my questions was rather comforting. Plus, to be fair, I actually did want to have sex with her. I mean, could you blame me? but keeps asking, like, how could I not? Could you blame me? What else would,
Yeah.
But I would never want to force it with her. Plus, because she brought it up, and nobody brought that up, Crow. Nobody brought that up. Plus, because she brought it up, and this was her way of thanking her, I smiled and went along with it.
All right then, but you should only do the things you're comfortable with. Surprise me.
Oh wait, that was you, right?
Yeah, I think that was Crow.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, everyone.
All right then, but you should only do the things that you're comfortable with. Surprise me.
Misty giggled at my enthusiasm. Sorry, were you saying something?
No.
Okay. Misty giggled at my enthusiasm, and I took my shoes off and climbed on the bed with her.
That's a good
She
first
put
move.
me. Oh God. Okay, hold on. I gotta. All right. She put me a position where I was lying down with my head on the pillow. I assumed she knew what she was doing and let her do her thing.
I've never lied on a pillow before, but
Crazy.
I love how just ridiculously casual this is. Like, hey, you got a few free minutes? First, she started undressing, which surprised me a little at first, to be honest.
Oh, is that part of it? You have to be.
That seemed to come out of nowhere.
I'm comfortable with this. I thought sex was something else.
And I said, surprise me. I didn't know there'd be nudity.
I thought it was that new board game, like Descent, but like, okay. But as I watched her strip down to her underwear, I began to become hypnotized by her. The way she pulled off her clothes ever so delicately and slowly, it made me want to jump on her and start making out, violating what I said, but I still restrained myself. I saw her move slowly backwards to take her shorts off, pushing her back up and pushing her breasts up with them. With her shorts?
What?
I
I don't know what that's.
I think she's in like a crab walk position on the bed.
She's in like table.
It's like arching her back and like, yeah.
It's like that scene from The Exorcist that got restored. She was doing an striptease without even knowing it, or did she? Hell, I didn't care.
You aware of what she's doing?
I would hope she's aware of it. Maybe this is just how she undresses. Slowly, delicately pushing her breasts up now and then.
With her shorts?
Soon the pants were off and sat in a sexy pose.
Pants were in a sexy pose.
Yes, they were. You put them on a ghost.
Oh boy!
A sexy
Her
ghost.
Get out of here. I want to be alone with the pants.
So she has shorts, pants, and panties.
Pants on the shorts.
Yes.
Her tight black bra and panties left little to the imagination. She turned on her all fours and turned around so that I could see her ass full close up.
Sorry, I had to turn on my all fours. Go ahead.
It sounds like she turned around twice. She might just be like a dog getting ready to go to sleep.
Chasing her tail.
I heard Misty say seductively,
Please spank me, master. I've been very naughty.
Oh.
That escalated quickly.
There's others in this banking. We learned this now. Oh boy.
I don't hate
how
women.
could how could I refuse? I started smacking that ass, seeing it jiggle in little the process. Oh, wait. Sorry. I started smacking that ass, seeing it jiggle a little in the process, a loud thwack sound coming from it. I did it like 2 or 3 times before Misty told me to stop.
She'd never met anyone so bad at spanking. It hurts.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Nice. Yep. Perfect.
I'm glad you have that queued up.
Yep.
It hurts. Please kiss it better.
I followed orders and kissed on the red mark on her bum. I heard her sigh with a faint giggle as I did. She turned back towards me on her knees, fondling her own breasts and kissing them. She knew I wanted to jump right into them so badly. They were like a pile of autumn leaves. They were like a pile of autumn leaves. Her hand moved from her breast and on top of her panties, moving upwards a little to show it off.
Have we been raided yet? I feel like this is when the kids start pouring in.
We're asking.
No, we
for
get
it.
we get a sound. We get a sound, right? So-
Yeah.
We usually
then
get,
her
like,
hands-
exploding emojis on the screen. That's all you'll know.
And then her hand slipped from outside to in as she placed it inside.
Yeah.
Sure. I could faintly see her pussy while she faux masturbated in front of me.
Like, when you
Why do you assume it's okay?
Right, if she has her fingers inside her panties.
seems like the real deal. We're doing this.
She doesn't realize girls can't masturbate.
Oh no.
Tristan, you're
I
fine.
think she noticed this and stopped immediately. She winked and kissed me on the nose.
No peeking, you naughty boy.
Oh God, that voice made everything sexy. Does not help with the lines she has. The lines?
Wait, the lights.
That was a little fourth
Kiss
wall.
my grits.
Oh,
I'm going crazy.
Very fourth wall breaky beashy there.
They're called stretch marks.
Then she started moving slowly towards me. I gulped heavily, not knowing what she was going to do. She got on top of me and placed her lips upon mine. She slowly started to move them around. Which made my lips grow a mind of their own and join in. She continued teasing me by licking her fingertips and slipping her hands under my shirt and touching my nipples with them. A strange tingle came from there as she massaged my chest as I wanted to do for her. As she did, her arms moved from chest to the bottom of my shirt and she pulled it off. I raised my arms to assist. But she did not stop there as she moved her arms onto my chest and drew circles around my nipples again and touching them with her tongue, making me sigh in the process. She moved them towards the sides of my pants and pulled them off slowly. Oh, God, my heart was just bursting on my chest now. It felt like it was going to explode. But not as much as...
Oh my.
Misty said, gasping as she saw the erection inside my boxers. I looked down as well to see that it looked like if Misty turned me on even more, then I would need new boxers.
He's gonna pee?
Okay, I think I'm following that.
pee.
All right.
Okay.
No, he's gonna, like the Hulk, he's gonna rip through them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe I should stop wearing Duranimals. However, she smiled evilly, looking at it then. I gulped once
Evilly.
again. However, then she crawled on top of my tent and began moving back and forth on it in front of her body. I twitched nervously at what she was doing and blush was painting my face. I was breathing faster than normally at what she was doing. Misty giggled at my enjoyment.
Are you enjoying this, Crow? That's what I called it, my crow.
I nod, but very weakly. Misty then does the unthinkable. She grabbed my hands and made
my
me
God.
Thinkable.
and chopped them off and made me in return grab her breasts.
Gas.
I was shocked to see this. Never in a million years would I imagine something like this happening to a guy like me, let alone to someone like Misty.
A guy like Misty?
like the dry humping? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dry humping and spanking. Like
Right,
yeah,
right.
Like that.
But then like
big of a deal.
touching her breasts. Oh my God.
I fully expected to die a virgin and alone. This is blowing my mind.
However, as my lips did, my hands grew a mind of their own and began moving Misty's bra-covered breasts around a bit.
Let's try him over here.
Oh, I am so sorry. This thing is getting in the way.
My sty said, taking my hands off and using her hands to to unhook her bra.
This is the height of
I
sex.
I was
am
in
looking at actual boobs, folks. This is not a drill.
I was in heaven right there. I saw something that if, keyword being if, I said I saw to an army of those jerks at school, they would murder me. You know, I remember the first time I touched a live breast and I was like, man, those jerks at school, you know, I'm glad they'll never hear about this.
If I tell these bad guys, they'll beat me up. Knowing I
So
look
much
at
breasts, we're
boobs.
gonna kill you!
Just watching her bra fall off and seeing her breasts bounce in freedom was mind-blowing to me. They were even bigger on the inside than out.
She loves Euclidean breasts!
Oh.
Just some Hellraiser stuff here.
You know, some people have outies, others have innies. That's fine. That's totally normal. And it was getting harder and harder to keep my mind on anything else. What were you thinking about before?
He was thinking about the
Trying to
jerks.
think about the jerks at school.
He
Yeah.
really wants to think about the jerks.
Think about the jerks right now.
And then she made me touch them. I touched
God.
Misty Lola's I touched Misty Lola's uncovered boobs. My hands grew excited once more as they began massaging them as they did when she had her bra on.
The rest of me is pretty chill, but my hands are.
Like, oh boy.
Freaking out.
My hands were tumescent, and they were so soft. I have always heard how soft women's skin is, but right there I began to experience the truth in that statement, and her breasts were amazingly soft on their own. Didn't have to add any add-ons or training wheels or
Didn't have to add
anything.
any powder or slime.
So soft that I wanted to have more of the feeling, so I squeezed one of them. Misty gasped, smiling at my move, and asked for more, and I gladly obeyed. I began moving them around and squeezing the mat at the same time. The mat?
The mat? Are they
Is there a
wrestling?
wrestling mat? Yoga mat?
Doing on a yoga mat.
Oh, them at.
Oh,
them
right.
at.
Right.
Oh. Sam put in chat TARDIS boobs.
Yeah.
They're bigger on the inside than the outside.
I even moved my head in between them, and Misty... what was that?
Oh, sorry. She's Gallifreyan.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or they could have been enemies of the Time Lords at one point, and like the Daleks, they were trapped in. Anyway, okay. And Misty pressed them against my head. I could not ask for more, though for my little friend it was not enough. Whole Scarfacey there.
Worse than tent.
Though for my little friend, it was not enough. Misty told me to stop and move back down to my boxers. She ripped them off as if they were not there, and my Johnson catapulted into the open air. Misty,
Flew off. Oh no! Somebody catch it! It's flying around.
quick, throw a breast onto it.
Oh, God.
Misty giggled at the reaction, and I blushed at her giggling.
I think it's time to let it join in on the fun.
My jaw dropped at what she said. I really have to look at my jaw. I might have TNJ. My jaw dropped at what she said. It was time, and I could feel beads of sweat coming down my body. Before we started, she got her purse and pulled out a box of condoms. Where she got them, I don't know, nor did I care. From
purse.
her purse, Crow. Jesus Christ. Yeah, probably a store. Probably a store.
Well, it was
Probably,
just,
maybe not.
it's
God, I
just
don't
the
know.
size of the box. She had to have got it at a wholesaler.
She got it from one of those prank condom dealers.
Antique condoms.
Remind me. Wait. This is
gotta be
okay.
her.
I stole a line.
Yeah. Oh,
Drink.
Everyone drink.
Remind me to give this back to a key.
Oh, now we know where she got it from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mystery is
it's
solved.
it's a tie-in,
Boy.
so we now know that it's Misty's fault that Aki just had unprotected sex with Yusei in the last section.
Why would she give them all away? Like,
Oh, box.
The box work.
Yeah.
how many guys has who was it that Crow was talking to before this? It's
I
that
don't
Kiryu.
remember.
How
Yeah.
many guys has she had Kiryu say, like, let them know that I want them to come to my room?
Yeah.
I nodded, but nervously. She tore open a condom packet, but to my confusion, she placed it her mouth. I was going to ask why, but she answered by moving her mouth down on my penis and spreading the condom out on top of it.
Like
I
butter.
did not believe it. How could she pinch the reservoir tip like that? She was putting on a condom, but made it
It's
seem
tied
like
to her uvula.
she was putting on a condom, but made it seem like she was giving me a blowjob. The movement alone made me groan. Misty sat down again and pulled her panties off slowly. How does she do that sitting down? It seems like
Yeah.
would have been
You can
easier
do
from
it.
anyway.
No, you
Well,
can do it.
She
If you go
pretended
the
to
other
struggle.
way.
I'll show you that later.
And then you can lift up your breasts as you do it. So
Yeah.
She pretended to struggle while pulling them off in order to give the illusion someone was pushing into her.
What?
The illusion.
Oh, because she's like trying to take her panties off and be like seductive, I guess.
Well, no, I think she just sat down and tried to take her panties off, and she was like, "Oh, this is actually hard."
this is someone pushing into her. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Right, it's
I
like-
don't know.
She's like, ooh, I can't get them off because someone's having sex with me.
So,
It's a ghost and you
she
can't
can
join
orally
us.
put on condom. She can put on a
However-
condom orally, but she can't take her own panties off.
Everyone has different skills, okay?
Okay.
However, as her panties were at the halfway point, she pushed them in front of my face and asked me to take them off without my hands.
Kicking my, breaking my nose in the process.
I was gonna say, now this is one of those things where we need like,
So here come the feet.
what is it? Is CAD like the 3D mapping tool? We need like a
Yes,
CAD
we
thing to
do,
figure
yeah.
out how the hell this works.
Right.
My
I can
teeth
show
were
you guys.
chattering
I'll show you after this.
My teeth were chattering as I moved closer. I put them in my mouth and I noticed a smell emanating
Your
from
teeth?
them.
Yeah, good place
Calm.
for your teeth.
I put my teeth in my mouth and they were stinky.
Call me a perv, but they smelt so strangely different. So good. As we did this,
Oh boy.
oh my god, this paragraph.
Yeah.
As we did
Oh,
this,
another
my
page buster.
is it okay? Yeah. So let me just tell me when we should stop. As we did, not yet. I'm close. As we did this, my dick started twitching. When the panties were off, she began to climb on top of me again and positioned herself on it. She gulped, no doubt nervous about how painful I heard it could be.
Other stuff.
She's nervous about how painful I heard it could be.
Yeah.
She gently pushed down on it and she moaned, but not in pleasure, but in pain. And she began to move up and down slowly. I grew nervous, sweating even more until she pierced her girlhood.
No.
Are
no,
we supposed
no.
to believe that this is her first time?
Yeah.
Right. Like,
She's been orally putting condoms onto bananas in preparation
Yeah.
for this.
okay.
This is why she needed the whole box.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
just
she-
steals boxes of condoms from friends
Yeah.
all the time, and
Yeah. Just never imagining that she would ever use them.
I was trying to start a collection.
Didn't she?
Pierced Girlhood is a good punk band. She screamed as she did, and I sat up a little to make sure she was okay. She just gave a weak thumbs up, though. I knew it hurt more than she is trying to tell me.
Let's go. Maybe her girlhood grows back each time?
That's what I heard.
She began pushing up and down, and believe it or not, it was getting better relatively quickly. Her painful expression turned into one of a smile you wear when you see a rainbow.
Oh, the sex is just like a rainbow.
Yeah, okay.
It's just... What? As she continued to bounce up and down on my waist, the room became littered with moan from both her and myself.
Littered with
We're gonna clean this up later, Ronnie.
I joined in as well, thrusting upwards at the same rhythm as her. That's real fucking different. Anyway, as we continued, a wet sound came from the contact point.
Hey, baby, what are you doing later? You think I can touch your contact point?
It sounds like he's trying to like get a space shuttle off the ground, you know? I heard a wet sound come from the contact point.
I don't want to like fill out all the paperwork to do a formal report, but I did hear the wet sound.
As we continued, a wet sound came from the contact point, and the room was not getting any quieter. We were lucky that sound did not travel well in that house, otherwise we would be screwed.
You are.
No pun intended. But that was not enough, as Misty lunged again for my lips and practically devouring them as she did.
Nom 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 nom.
Wet marks appearing all over my face.
Nope.
I made a move to placing my hands on her breasts once again, wanting to get everything there was out of this beautiful moment. So much so that I placed my hand on her ass and smacked it with plenty of force. Really
is a
missed the
beautiful
breast
moment.
there, dude. Misty moaned and begged me to do it harder, and like a genie, I obeyed every order.
Like a genie.
Genies grant wishes, they don't obey orders. Jesus. It was a beautiful but twisted moment, and after a long time, it sadly had to end.
Okay, are we? That seems like a good stopping point.
We're so close to the end.
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay. I guess the verbiage there was good, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I screamed, signaling Misty that I was about to come, but it did not really matter as I had a condom on, and eventually a burst of liquid erupted and Misty moaned as well, orgasming along with me. She fell off and landed on the side of me, and we both tried to reclaim our breath. She moved a little closer to my jolly stick and took off
My mini Darth Vader.
My little itty bitty guy.
Bishi was like, I've used little friend, I've used Johnson, I've used what is left?
Member.
And took off
All that's left is you.
My cobalt vixen.
and took off the condom and threw it in the nearby wastebasket. She looked back to it and noticed the semen that covered it.
Oh my. Don't want you going to bed when it's all dirty, right?
Misty jokingly asks before licking it off. I cringed once again, but it was only a little.
Okay. I thought she was talking about the condom. Thank God.
I mean, it's all bad, but
That's what I thought.
Or the wastebasket.
Yeah.
The it in that sentence.
Like, did she just go to the wastebasket and be like, "Oh, this is dirty," and then licked it? Like,
No. She
But no,
looked
but no,
back
but no.
to it. The jolly stick. It's his jolly stick. Come on. Damn it, I started into the southern accent there. I cringed once again, but it was only a little bit, so the moaning did not last long.
so, Crow, did you enjoy it?
Misty nervously asking, worried that she did not please me. I smiled at her concern, give her a thumbs up, at her concern and pulled her close to me, cuddling her.
That was awesome, Misty. But was your first time as well? Wow!
I shouted excitedly to her, and she smiled in embarrassment, and we stayed in that cuddling position for a while.
Say, Crow, It'll probably be a bit of pain to have to walk to your bedroom downstairs after this. Do you want to stay in my room for the night? I just froze right there. I was going to sleep in the same bed as possibly one of the most beautiful girls in the world, he's probably thinking to himself. I nodded, not knowing what to say, and she opened up the covers. She slipped in her arms up, inviting me in. I accepted and went inside while Misty's breasts pressed against me was still a spruce. Her arms felt really comforting, actually. It seemed strangely different to me, and I don't know why, but I was not complaining one bit because of her devastating beauty. Say, Crow, do you want to do this again? Like, on a basis? Or on an army base? Or anywhere?
My eyes shot out open. This was my big chance to experience. This was my big chance to experience such a wonderful thing again, and maybe the only chance in my life.
Sure.
And he was really
I guess you never know.
virgin.
Sure. How about every week after band practice?
Also, if you're wondering, a drummer, we do. What is? I can't remember the line. She smiled and nodded in agreement, kissing me on the nose before shutting the light off. She got comfortable back into the covers and held me tight. And I did the same, sighing in comfort. But throughout the night, I was expecting to have more sex dreams or dreams about me making it big as I usually do. But strangely, the dream that consistently popped up involved me and Misty.
So strange.
That's so weird.
We were watching rainbows. We were together on a boat in some city. Venice maybe, and we were hugging, and Misty was wearing a beautiful dress with some frills on it with a red corsage, and even I was dressed up rather nicely. We were eating some fancy foods, and we kissed. It was not even one of lust, it was one of love. I even saw myself getting out a batch of roses and giving them to her. I saw her tear up in happiness as we kissed again in front of the sunset. I have never had a dream like that. Ever. So why now, and why with Misty? What did it mean?
Did you forget what just happened?
I was going to get more than a simple answer later on, I found out. Boy, that was quite a long one. Oh, you're going to do it? Go for it. Go for it.
I think everyone wants to read this.
Boy, that was quite a long one, wasn't it?
It was. Yes, it was.
Yes,
Thank you.
And yes, I made you say a Backstreet Boys fan.
That's the notable part.
Remember that from like 9 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Also, like I said, please give constructive criticism and thank you very much. We actually finished a chapter.
I think we're now halfway through, aren't we?
Halfway? That's it?
Isn't it like
Yep.
15 or 16 chapters long?
Yeah, we gotta
I
watch
don't
our Keys
remember
kids go to
exactly.
college. Oh, spoiler! Sorry.
There are 15 chapters.
Okay. So we're over
So,
halfway. All right, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
I mean, at the pacing of this, it'll take like 5 days. It'll be like 15 chapters over the course of 5 days with how tedious everything is. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
we may not get to
the chapters keep getting longer too, so I'm a little
Well,
terrified.
none of them are as long as this chapter. This is by far
okay.
the
Oh,
longest.
good.
Okay.
Well,
They're
you know.
still pretty long.
I mean, this was basically 3 chapters in one. I don't know why we didn't split it up.
Does it just devolve into porn from here on out? 'Cause
No.
it's like-
That was a brief,
Brief.
not segue,
Brief?
but
Learn what that word means.
detour.
yeah.
This was
That-
the very
Should've done air
special
quotes for
episode.
this.
Scooby
Right,
came
right,
home
right.
and put an end to it.
I would like to
I
announce
see.
that I am stealing Misty from whoever was voicing her previously.
Yeah, no, it's
That's
Your
fine.
Misty voice, yeah.
There is no other Misty.
Yes.
We will have no other Misties before you.
That was excellent.
Thank you. I've been watching a lot of Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like this, really.
Yeah, basically.
All right. We're going to raid Acorns, who is playing Halo Infinite. You may know Acorns from... Yeah, also this is...
I see a weird friend.
This is the latest weird friend. It's a squeakoid from Animal Crossing, and he squeaks.
Aw, yeah.
I love him. I love him so
Very
much.
cute.
Thank you. I love him.
But yeah, I am on Acorn streams on Tuesday evenings from 5 to 7 Mountain Time, where we do like voice acting for games, and it's kind of a similar energy to fan fiction theater.
It is.
But let me see. Raid. Did we get a quote? Can we get a quote in the chat, please? All right, quote of the night. Annie's eye caught a glimpse of something on the floor and looked down to see metal talisman that almost resembles a cross in a way, but more ancient and metallic.
Yep.
Thank you, Booby Mitch, for that quote, and we'll see you next week. Have a good Thanksgiving. Remember it all going according to plan.
Go.
Bye.